Welcome. I'm Dave Bazuki, founder and CEO at Roblox, and you're listening to Tech Talks, where we talk about everything that's happening at Roblox. We have a fast follow today. We're joined again by Matt Kaufman and Eliza Jacobs from our safety and civility team, hot on the release of facial age estimation, trusted connections, and a slew of other things. We are going to give you a real-time update on how that big release went. We're going to dive into some new things we're releasing. We're going to chat a little about what we're doing with vigilantes on Roblox. We're going to go a little over the future of our AI platforms as well. So buckle up, sit back. We have a lot of information, and we'll give you an update on some of the open source AI tools that we've released as well. Matt, Eliza, thanks for jumping back in with me today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey, we just got back from Washington, D.C., where we were hanging with a lot of people sharing our vision and our safety roadmap. And we are live now with a bunch of tech we've been working on for a while, including trusted connections, facial age estimation, and more really health-related things for users on the platform. How has the release of age estimation gone? Are people using it? Is it doing what we're hoping it will do?
Yeah, I can start off with that. First of all, we launched something called Trusted Connections. We did that about a month ago. And what it is it's a way for our users who are 13 and over to have more authentic conversations with their friends and people they know in real life. And in order to access that, you have to go through a facial age estimation, which lets us take a picture of your face and you move your head around a little bit, and we can get a pretty good idea of how old you are. And that lets us ensure that the product is only available to our users who are 13 and over. And when we talk about more authentic conversations, what we mean by that is unfiltered chat, text chat, and unfiltered voice communication in our party system.
And I think you're saying it nicely, Matt. When I've been on TV, I've explained that up till now, for example, if you wanted to call me a butthead, you couldn't do that on Roblox. And there's a lot of 15-year-olds who we feel it's okay for them to call each other a butthead, and there's actually a deeper reason for allowing 15-year-olds to call each other a butthead on Roblox rather than anywhere else. Can you share, what our motivation is for that?
Maybe Eliza can talk about what's age appropriate.
Yeah. I think what we're always trying to do is have products that are age and developmentally appropriate for our users. So in this case, if you're calling your friend that you know in real life a butthead and they know that you're joking, but you've done that through facial age estimation and trusted connections, then we don't really think there's a safety risk there, right? Whereas if you're calling someone in a game server a butthead, maybe that's a bullying issue or a harassment issue. So we're really trying to be contextual in our policies and keep everyone safe, but also not prohibit things that are really developmentally appropriate for kids to be engaging in with their friends.
Yeah. And so with facial age estimation, we're not going to allow 11-year-olds to call each other a butthead. But there's another benefit that's really subtle, and I share this when I'm in DC. We are trying to keep people on our Roblox platform, not as much always because we're driving engagement, but there's some unique things about our platform. All the text, all the voice is filtered for critical harms. We don't allow real-time image sharing. And those are things where we may see people try to go off platforms when we don't want them to.
That's right. Yeah, we would prefer that people stay on Roblox and participate and talk with their friends on Roblox rather than going off platform. And so we're trying to make these contextual tools available to encourage that.
Arguably, Roblox has one of the most creative, passionate communities in the world. We have over 100 million daily active users. We did something that was arguably controversial because we're thinking about the future, where a feature that was really in the very first spec of Roblox almost 20 years ago, which was a feature called Friends. We renamed that to Connections and Trusted Connections. And I want to highlight there's a lot of back and forth inside the company around this. I believe it's really a great move for us. Do you guys want to riff on why we made that move? And I can add on some of my thoughts about it.
Sure, I can start. I think when we think about the generic term friends, what we realized it was being used on Roblox and honestly on other platforms, to reflect people who you knew really well. They might be your childhood friend, and also somebody who you may have met once playing a game and you thought, maybe I'll just add you to a list. And we thought that that really wide spectrum of relationships wasn't really well described by the word friend. So we introduced the notion of trusted connections and then everybody else who's a regular connection. And this idea of trusted connections is we know more about the relationship between the two people. We know that both people have really opted into that and said, hey, like this is something that, I really want to become a trusted connection. I want to have more of this unfiltered free communication with. And so it just provides an extra level of transparency in those cases.
Yeah, and I would say a lot of people were, thinking that they have a lot of friends on Roblox, and we're not trying to get away from this. I think this stems from a future vision. Some of the people on Roblox are going to be my business associates, but not my friends. And some of them may be a parent or a sibling, or someone may be some other thing. So I think part of this is a future vision of having a wider taxonomy of the people and not really making any assumption about those relationships. Although we do realize the passionate community, this was a tough one, and we appreciate them understanding us. Hey, there's another thing that I think is going to be live when this goes live, and that's sensitive issues or sensitive topics. This one also took a lot of thought within the company, and we shared a bit on this whole notion that even in a very tight-knit community or in the United States or the world, for younger players, there is a range of topics that is almost like we can't find a unanimous decision on what's appropriate for them. Eliza, I know you led the charge on this and were very thoughtful. Can you share a bit more about the vision here?
Sure, yeah. This launch was really about giving parents more visibility and more choice into the things that our youngest users are engaging with on the platform. And one of the things we know about our community is, we have a global UGC community of creators that, as you said, are just explosively creative. But what that means is that for super sensitive topics, that families might have very different opinions on, or might want to approach with their kids in very sensitive ways. We just can't guarantee that that stuff is handled in a developmentally appropriate way on the platform. And so we're giving parents the choice to either enable access to games that are primarily themed on those topics or not. That's in the parental controls now. It's their default unavailable for U13s, just to start from a place, in our safety-centric vision of being a little bit more restrictive, and then let parents go in and change that if they feel for their family and for their kid. Roblox is the place to engage in any of these topics. And, we're not taking a stance on any of these topics, and we know that they can be handled in appropriate ways and in schools and with trusted adults. But we really want to put that power in the parents' hands.
And I think one of the things we really thought long and hard about inside the company is default on or default off, really, for younger users, whether the default behavior is, hey, go get your parent and allow you to see this, versus if parents don't like it, turn it off. We went with the former, really, which is, work with your parent to turn it on. I think that is where we came out as far as the most developmentally appropriate strategy here.
We're also super transparent with the community, and it'll say on the game page, the details page, why something is restricted, and it'll say, like, go ask your parent to change this setting and direct you to that setting. So we want to engender conversation between kids and parents, and as much as possible have parents make educated choices about how their kids are engaging on the platform.
Cool. Well, let's move on and let's highlight first. Thank you all for participating in our communication with government, our senators, our legislators. When we go out and visit them, it's interesting because in the U.S., people imagine we're in a super partisan situation, but there's a universal truth, I think, in talking to every senator and every legislator, and that is, let's figure out how to keep younger people safe on social media platforms. And we've supported California Age Appropriate Design Code. We're supporters of COPPA 2.0. We went out for the signing of the Take It Down. And one of the things we try to do in DC is share really what I would say are the three different flavors of social media and how they're all different. And I think legislators are reacting to some things, and we're going to riff into obviously vigilantes on Roblox that they see on those. I want to first start with a category, not Roblox where you play together, and not short form video or video where you consume, but really image sharing and chat type platforms.
One way of looking at this is, I think a lot of the challenges that other messaging and social media platforms have had is that those platforms were built from the beginning for adults.
Yeah.
And over time, what they found is their audiences got younger, and then they tried to retrofit and they tried to add new restrictions. But it's been very challenging for them, and it's very challenging to address these things like catfishing and impersonation and things like that. Roblox, on the other hand, Dave, obviously, as you know, like from 20 plus years ago, there were kids on the platform back then. And so the ethos of how Roblox has been built with this understanding that there are kids and there are young adults on the platform. And so everything that we do from a safety perspective begins with that. So when we look at like what people can do when they're chatting with each other on Roblox, we talked about trusted connections. And so we talked about the fact that the only way to have unfiltered communication in a private space with somebody on Roblox is to go through the age estimation process. And then on top of that, we don't allow people to share images or video in those chats and in those, one-on-one conversations. And we did that, and we began that way because we were really thinking about kids and young adults first.
Yeah, and I think we're really seeing the proliferation of some of this with AI also, right? It makes it much easier to do that kind of scamming and blackmailing at scale. And that can be really scary for families. But again, to Matt's point, because we have mostly filtered communication on the platform, except in the context of trusted connections, we don't allow image sharing. We're super aggressive with PII sharing and what we call directing users off platform, because again, we want to keep people in safe chat scenarios and not push them to platforms where those kinds of scams and cases can happen.
And highlighting that everyone in this area is trying to do the right thing would be Senators Cruz and Klobuchar with the Take It Down Act, which really is a law around deep fakes of compromising photos of yourself, and the horror or tragedy that can happen if those can't be taken down quickly. So we do see this bipartisan support for wise legislation around that. Generally, the FBI, law enforcement, and others is starting to raise a little caution about this activity. But can you share a little bit more about, we'll start on the video side of what's happening and how law enforcement's reacting to it?
Sure. We can talk about vigilantism and how that's evolved some on Roblox over the last year or two. I want to start off by saying that both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all want to keep Roblox safe. We share this view, and we know that there's members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And, we paid really careful attention. We looked at what they were saying. We looked at what they were reporting. And all of that went into our moderation system so that we could go and identify bad actors on the platform and take them off, and bad content on the platform. But then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child. And then they would enter into game servers, and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were 12 or you said you were 7, they would just move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations, and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of take a look at this stuff?
Yeah. So unlike other social media and communications platforms, we don't encrypt anything, and we have systems that are monitoring for this type of behavior. So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, And then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know. And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action. All of those things are against our policies. And all of those things make it more difficult for us to keep the platform safe. So while I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community, the actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
Hey, Matt, a couple things to think about comprehensively. Behind the scenes, text conversation on Roblox is going through AI and detection and filtering. And arguably the internal efforts at Roblox, not just with AI, but with our own teams and research teams, are obviously much larger, if not, orders of magnitude, what would be possible from an outside thing.
We have a large number of investigators that are looking for violative activity. We have over 100 different machine learning or AI pipelines that are running looking for activity. And we report a lot of stuff to law enforcement when we find stuff that crosses a line and becomes illegal. And, one of the things is when we report stuff to law enforcement, yes, we don't publicize that. And we don't publicize it mainly because we want law enforcement to make the decision about what is illegal and what is not. And we leave it up to them. We don't want to pass judgment on our own without getting law enforcement involved. And that's why we're quiet about those things.
Yeah, I would also add on the sort of policy violations on the platform and our concerns for the harm to the community. These actors that were coming on the platform, they were reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly were harmed in that process, right? They were violating our policies. They were normalizing policy violations on the platform. They were harassing people and creeping them out, and we can't endorse harm and policy violations on the platform for any reason, even if it's well-intentioned. That's just not something that we want to allow on the platform. And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so I think something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end. And we want to really arm law enforcement with the information that they need to do their job. And that's what we do when we engage with them.
I would urge caution for people who try to assess what's going on just by what they see on social media here, because there's so much more going on behind the scenes of this.
I do want to go a little bit deeper into one of the things that Eliza was talking about, which is that oftentimes we see reports in the media of somebody saying, hey, there was this person on Roblox and here's what they did on another social media platform. Here's screenshots of like what they said in another place. We welcome all of those reports. All of those reports help us do a better job. But before we can act, we need to independently verify what we see. Now, activity that happens on Roblox, we can verify it. We have the logs, we have all kinds of data. But activity that happens on other platforms is problematic. It's problematic because sometimes that activity on the other platforms isn't violative of the other platform's standards. Not only that, oftentimes that is private communication that we don't have access to. And people say, well, gee, like, look, it's my screenshot. Like, why don't you trust me? I just took the screenshot. I'm sending it to you. But I would say, especially in today's world of generative AI content, you could imagine what might happen if we started acting on evidence that was presented to us that's collected on somebody else's platform. And we can't do that. That would be a significant risk to the community and a significant risk in particular to the most popular people on the community who end up being targets of this type of activity.
I think one could say the target would be imagining a family member, either 16-year-old or a 22-year-old who's on our platform, who maybe meets someone that seems too good to be true or too interested to be true. And, let's go chat somewhere else where we're not filtered and we can share pictures. And I think we have to think both be very thankful for everyone who participates in reporting bad actors, but we do have to think about what you would call those targets as well.
Yeah, we want to be really conscientious about the victims of these cases and make sure that their information is not shared. And also, we don't want to jump to conclusions before we have all the information. And one of the things I think we've seen is people being doxxed or swatted. And that is not acceptable either, right? Like, we want to let law enforcement do their job and do their investigation and pursue where there are true bad actors. But we don't want to let the internet mob sort of pile on folks before that investigation has been completed, right? So we're just really careful and really thoughtful about all about protecting the victims and working with law enforcement in a responsible way.
So Matt and Eliza, we're shipping stuff constantly on the safety civility team. The roadmap is very fast. Can you share why didn't we do this sooner on our policy issues around vigilanteism? Why didn't we do it the second we knew it?
I would maybe step back a little bit and think about, like, we run a large platform. So every day, more than 100 million users are on the platform. 6 billion messages are shared between users on the platform every day, hundreds of millions of hours of voice conversation. And we have systems in place to keep those activities safe. By the way, those activities also include people taking part in tens of millions of experiences. Millions of updates to those experiences happen every day. So we have systems in place to watch all of this activity. And there are some things, like we saw some of this vigilante behavior, and we decided to take, a slow approach to it and understand what was happening before we decided to act. The other thing is that activity was happening across a large number of accounts. So it wasn't just an account that was engaging in this. We saw lots of accounts engaging in it, and we wanted to understand how those accounts interrelated with each
much
other.
better.
Because as
That-
you know,
that-
sometimes you have
dude.
one bad actor, but they can have different accounts.
Dude, I love
So we were
how
monitoring all
everything
of
doesn't
that,
want
and
to
we were
fucking
also
work
thinking carefully
today.
about our policies.
So fucking
and
cool.
thinking carefully about making sure that
So fucking cool.
we had collected the evidence internally of the policy violations, and we really understood
Screw you,
what was happening
media source.
before.
Die. Alright, we're just gonna go straight into it. Because, screw you. Yes, it is evil. Trap. Wait, is window capture in? Yeah, I think it is. Audio monitoring. Hopefully anyone can hear that. Hopefully. Alright then. I'm also gonna stream. Oh! I'm with this pumpkin person. I'm also gonna put it right on Discord. So there's literally no delay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we know what the fuck is gonna go on. Boom. Alright, that is so much better now. Okay, everything doesn't want to work today. I've changed the settings, haven't I? It's brilliant. Pray to 28. Yes, let's pray to 28. I'm also changing the stream to there we go. Mobile's garbage, that's true. Oh, and he's gone. I want to be the interviewer. Nope, I'm interviewing now. I am the interviewer now. Alright, let's... That's fun. What's the criminal eating glass? I swear to God. Really? Yes. Come on. What? Huh? I'm putting on eating glass and drinking gas. Only tables. Boring. Dude, who would only eat tables? Because it's fine. Shut up. Get out. This is boo. I'm gonna go promise. Okay. Now he's gone. She's gone. Stream link now. Dude! Lifestyle, bro. Lifey star. Lifey wifey star. Why did I say that just now? I literally put the fucking link in self-promotion. What do you call man that can't breathe? No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! No! Floyd! But he resisted! Come on! Dude! That's it! Dude, that is not a fucking joke to say in this game. Fuck you! You know what? You know what? Screw you. I don't want your rude jokes in the game. Get out. You're getting kicked, bro. Dude. Dude. We don't want fucking George Floyd jokes in this fucking game. Why is 2 spy there? Oh, yeah. Why is there's no spies left. Okay. Should I'm gonna change, alright? I'm gonna change my avatar. Cause all the spies are gone. They're gone. They've been shot. In the middle of the fucking stream. In the middle of the fucking stream! Dude, I'm not gonna join this game yet. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to change the title of the stream. Dude. I don't wanna. I want to change the title, but if we have to, if this is dead, if this is dying, like, I don't know, 7 players, and this has more players, then I'm changing the title, okay? And plus, like, during the event, I might have to add, like, a community thing, like, a way to join the whole community of the game. Because that's what I'm doing. Like, I've made a whole server. I'm probably gonna ask Lifestyle to review it. Let's see if he kind of likes the server or not. This shit can make guys in that stream. Oh my god, oh, that's a pingable. No, fuck you, bitch. Cooper, go kill yours. Nah, I'm kidding. Drown in a huge bowl of peanut butter. I'm not gonna do the whole KYS. I'm not doing a whole KYS. Like, dropping the KYS is way too fucking far. Then I said, that's not my seed packet. What do you mean? What do you mean my seed packet? What do you mean by seed packet? Somebody kill that sunflower. Dude, what the fuck? Eat. Wait, isn't Colonel Poe in there? I just. Fly me. You know, I'm gonna do something. But I'm gonna multitask. Should I multitask? I'm a multitask. That means I gotta do 3 things. The stream, look at the chat, and see what the fuck's going on in my game, which has like 20-something players right now. Probably 30 by now. I've done nothing to revive the game. It just revives itself. Apparently. I literally don't know how it just revives itself. I'm gonna go eat a bomb. Okay, that's nice. Can I have a bit of hydrogen bomb then, please? Oh wait, no! Okay, that's cool. It's now 35. And, okay, this version of Roblox sucks. This laptop doesn't want to play. W Gox walks in. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, fine. I'm gonna have to do a triple task. If this game starts dying, then we have more entertainment in my game, because the game will be dead. Alright, game dead. Oh, I think I know. I think some people probably joined. Why is the radio dancing? Because the radio dances. Okay. I got my bar. Can't use If I on the side of the road, BRB chat. Boo! This interview is boring. It's just air. Is that? Kind of looks like blush, like a blush, like blushing. Gox, get on my head, JK, dude. So I'll just say that. Clone zombie 20. 28 is everywhere, dude. I'm being kidnapped. Dude. just immediately after that. W Cox. Not again. Not again. What if I turn the flat? Oh, I got an idea. Hold up. What's? Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. If I change him to like a plant to a vegetable, let's have it. Hold up. You're no longer a plant. You're a vegetable. You're a fruit. You're a fruit now. You're an orange now. Shut up! You're annoying. Yeah, boo him off the stage. Boo him. He's not. He's not a plant. He's an orange. I sent my musketmen to execute you. Beautiful. Boo! Get out! Bro fell off. H jump scare. That's a good idea. Hold up. Beautiful. Scammer dislike. Boo on him! Yes! Boo him off! I didn't mean to become an orange. Fuck off! You're an orange! Oranger! Skip the Lambo 67 Ohio, what the fuck, Dude. Dude. I wasted money on. What the hell, bro? Oh, I got permission to find. Alright. $1 equals 1 tree cut down. Gox, I'm in London now. I don't even live in this in the Shankland. Someone kill me, I can't do this. Mountain of Fiji. Oh! I can't step upon thee! That is some magic. Kill the trees! I got an idea. Hold up. Okay, I know what to do. Get in the car. Okay. You don't see it, but I'm getting in a car and I'm about to blow it up. There we go. People found out the exact time. How the fuck? Okay. You know what? Let's get back on the late night show. Lifestyle, don't put me on stage. Then enable spectator mode. Do you see it? Eat sunflower. You buddy. What? You prick. Whoa! Dude, how can you say prick? How the fuck did he say prick? You? What the fuck? No, I can't hear. I need to. Do I have like music playing and then the game? The fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say? Stop trying to fucking puncture my ears. Now, how about How about no? Oh, I need to be careful. My food's so fucking slipping. You green, you prick, you green skank! Get out of my face! You're green. You're green. They're gone. They're gone. Gun me. Uh-oh. He has a gun. Wee, baguette croissant! Boo, I paid for this. Boo! Boo, I'm off the stage! Boo the schizophrenia! The stage is empty. Yeah, it's empty. I swear to God, if I leave and rejoin the game, or leave the game and check the per account, it's gonna be like fucking higher. Like, look, I'm literally looking at my. Okay, it's gone down a little. Huh. Yeah, it's gone down. Guys, I think the spy is from Sweden. Oh, hi guys again. Sweden? I'm French. The spy is French. Sassy wage? No, I don't want a wage. Yeah, a wage. Beautiful. Especially the. What am I missing? I need to literally keep my eye on the time, because once it's fucking too late, I can't fucking go out. Can you say the result of 512 by 2? That's 1024. I literally fucking know. The result of 512. Dude, wait, you give me dude, you using me for fucking homework. Sips boxing London. No. Spawn because I'm not on the stage. Let Napoleon be an interviewer. I don't know why, but stage would fit instead of like for random ass discussions. But then again, we have VC, so it won't make sense. I'm a good man, guys. What crimes did you commit? What crimes? Like, what crimes did you commit? Give me an answer. People! He's not a good man. He's not. Oh fuck. Worth the debt. Okay, I'm about to. No! stealing a plane and 30 other 30 crimes. Blow the blow. Okay, fucking stop. Don't you mean Big John? It's no! No! Dude! Dude! No! 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 Damn! Dude, that's just the yeah! Is he still in the game? Oh, he's still. Do I ban him? He said it's an NIG Josh. I think that has to count as a ban, wouldn't it? 1 + 1 is 3. It's literally 3. Do I ban Limel 1179 for saying that it's an NIG Josh? That sounds like a fucking N word. I'm literally not kidding right now. It sounds like it's trying to say the N word somehow. I'm gonna. It's kind of hard when I only have a finger. Okay. No, it's. Do I ban him? Only if lifestyle was in here. Then I'll be able to no. Oh, I found him. Should I just made it onto the... Okay. Fine, how long's it been? I mean, huh. Do we have these guys? Do we go? Come on, stop. Okay, you know what, I'll Who's booing? I'm gonna fucking crack your head! You know what? Touch your whole family as well. I'm kidding. For legal reasons, I'm kidding. Oh. Okay. Now I have to. Fun. If I disconnect, it's because I'm switching accounts. Really quickly. Yeah. It disconnected. So he says available. Trying to save the annual user ID. I'm still logged in the Discord on my laptop. That's fun. User ID, profile, evidence. So grab his user, 1179. 779. This is so fun that you have to ban people. Because they said the N-word or something. No, I'm reporting it. No, I want to be thirsty to act. Who the fuck just coughed? There we go. Play report. I did it first. Fuck you. Fuck your lifestyle. I reported him first. Alright, I'm switching back. I'm switching back to my main account now. I definitely got disconnected from the calls, so that's fun. Okay, he put Alright. God, stream isn't real. No, it is real. Okay. Let's... Sure. Goxilicious reveal, fuck you. I actually got no face. W star. I did it first, fuck you. Dude, my game is just still fucking alive. I'm I'm gonna see the word British run the fucking top left in like 3 fucking seconds. I'm in love with the Eiffel Tower. Should we demolish the Eiffel Tower? Should we? Yeah! It gets taller every year. It fucking does. To ruin the French. It's time to ruin the French. Stop swearing. Oh, okay. Let's see the word British. On your fucking keyboard. No! Also nuke France. Yes. Right, brilliant. France will be nuked December 2nd. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna check on my game for a bit, right? I'm not breaking the rules, the title, playing LNS or whatever. Pass me a new potion. Okay, alright. What he doesn't know is I'm gonna make him into a fruit again. It's an apple. Apple. Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple. Hey, Apple. What? Why is this so loud? Fucky too. Something went wrong. Dude, this Discord doesn't want me to fucking stream. Fucky too. Wait a minute. Beautiful. Fucky too. The teeth. Freaky teeth. God save France. Jesus bang France. Until they can't stand up anymore or something. Right, I'm gonna check on like this is gonna be like a few seconds. Just checking up. Never mind, I'm not leaving anymore. There's an admin in the game. Spooky. God, strike on this American. No, I'm not. Don't be racist, British. I'm an orange. It's better you pansy. You're a copy. Okay, let me change you to an apple. This is gonna change you to an orange. You know what? An apple's better. Exposing a lifestyle for everything he's done. Spooky. No way! He's getting banned! 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 Oh my god! Wait! He's done! It's time you. Oh! Ooh! Wait! He's gonna get banned! He's done! He's done. Dude, this. Oh! Oh, he's gone! Wait, where is he gone? He's gone! Oh my fucking god! Chia! Chia! Wait, I thought I was an apple for a second. W. Corey, mending heart. Lego. Beautiful. Lego, you're being skinned! Quick! Hi Dorito. Hi Storm. Hi Hamster. Hi Tamta. Hi Juice. Hi Dorito. Hi there. Hi hamstring. You want a shotgun? Me, I'm trusted. Give me a shotgun. I want to kill someone. Hell yeah. Trust me, I'm gonna use it to my own goods. Hey, hey Apple. Apple, hey. Oh, someone's got a gun. Uh-oh. Oh, I was a gun! Oh no! I got an idea. I'm using my gun good! Dude! No! Not me! Screams, am I a boy or a girl? Dead. You're dead, you are. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Beautiful. You know what? Stream's ending. Goodbye. You know what? Screw you. I'm checking up on my game now. Yes. Fuck you. What through the exit door? I did. What is this slop, dude? This is slop. This is literal fucking slop. Like, dude. This shit looks like slop. I mean, I'll play it, maybe. Not now. I want to check up on my game. Shirt. It's just a shirt. Let's check how long until someone says Goxilicious or something. I've joined myself. Taco Jones, Bart Simpson, Domer. Holy shit, it's Cloud 4K! Holy shit, Cloud 4K! That is very unexpected! Holy shit, Cloud. Beautiful. Beautiful. Why is everyone eating the cake in my face? Wait. Give Cloud Barto. He's gonna give him the best tool in the game. I think he got jump scared. Oh, he's on the map! He's stuck! I saved him! Now I'm just kidding! Do you like my user? You're a tick spot, probably. But I'd say it's alright. We love number. You look like a tick spot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! You look like a tick spot. In my opinion. Oh! Cloud 4K has left the game! Beautiful! I think it was because of the Bart, wasn't it? I think it was because of Bart. Smell my finger. Ew! What the fuck? Dude, I do not want to smell your fucking finger! Go away! Like, go the fuck away! I'll let you see myself on the other Oh, computer! Go away! Go away! You know what? You know what? You know what? Fucking die! I need a mod! Dude, if this deco dude keeps begging for shit, I'm banning him. Fuck him. Go away! Go away! Get out! Oh, where did he go? Run, Forrest, run! Oh! Beautiful. Beautiful. Fresh meat. Hello, fresh meat. I am taking off the pumpkin after Halloween. No, nothing if I could do. You know, I'll just show if the server is good or not. Alright. I've been cooking up a server for a bit. Well, not a bit, probably a few days. I think it's kind of ass. No, I'm be right back. I'll be back. I'm not leaving for milk and I'm coming back. Right, I'm being right back. Oh, the stream's actually kind of boring now. I know, I've been streaming for an hour. That counts to summit. No, I'll just pack it up. I'm gonna pack the stream up. So yeah. I'm gonna just end it here. Yeah, I do have plans for today. Hello, Fresh Meat. Do you have plans for today? Well, I got one plan. Nothing else after. It's all just walking. So I'm just gonna end the stream here. Anyway, that was good. Anyway, goodbye Evil Username Stealer, goodbye Zisty, and goodbye stream. Farewell.